Hey YouTube, welcome back to the Secret Underground Bunker location. I'm your host, Cav Trooper Munoz, and I just want to do a real quick video for you PTR91 owners. Maybe you've had your extractor spring go out. It's a common thing, so I ordered some parts from HK Parts. I ordered them, I think, on a Friday, and they were here on Tuesday. So I'm going to really quick show you how to remove and replace the extractor spring. So let's get started. So my symptoms were that I could, when I fired the rifle, after shooting about 40 rounds, the rifle had a failure to eject. When it would cycle normally, it would not eject the cartridge. So I had to hand cycle the rifle, basically making it single shot. When I cycled the action by hand, it did in fact eject the spent casing. So that led me to believe that I had a weak extractor spring. And now we're going to take out the bolt and replace the extractor spring. Here we can see the extractor spring, the extractor and the extractor spring. And now that I have the bolt apart and I have my replacement springs, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a punch to pop this out. First, what I'm going to do is insert the punch, twist the spring 90 degrees, and then pull it out. And hopefully you'll be able to see, but with my hands in the way, it may be a little bit difficult. So let's get started. I tried a 1/16 punch, but that didn't work. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go with this slim screwdriver and see if I can pop that spring out of there. And you can see that I've got it started. I rotated it 90 degrees, and now I'll just pull it out. And there it is. And I haven't decided if I'll keep the same extractor that's in there or put in the replacement extractor, which is, as I understand, an original German part. So although this doesn't look any the worse for wear, it's not chipped on the rim or deformed in any way. So I think it may have just been that weak spring. So let me get this cleaned up and we'll put it back in. Okay, so this will focus. We'll see our replacement spring. And this is pretty self-explanatory. The pawl that pulls the rim of the cartridge goes down. You have this little indentation on top, and then our spring, in order to put it back, we just insert. Probably easier said than done. Which is good. That way we know the spring is going to go in there. Okay, this may not turn out the way I want. When in doubt, get a bigger hammer. Okay, a couple pops with our plastic faced hammer, and that is in there, and you can tell there's much more resistance on getting this to lift up than when I had the old spring in there. And really there's no reason to keep this old spring around, because I can't remanufacture it. That's why I got a couple of these, along with a couple firing pin springs and a new extractor, just in case it was chipped or malformed in some way. But I didn't end up needing those, but I'm glad to have them around. I'll keep these in a bin with some other spare parts, and that way I'll have them if I ever need them. Alright, YouTube, that was replacing the extractor spring on a PTR91. Have a blessed day.